How y'all doing, everybody? So I'm gonna do a second box opening of Yu-Gi-Oh! Stampede. My first box opening over here that I did in the last video was my first Yu-Gi-Oh! Box opening ever, and I really liked my pulls that I got. I didn't get Magia, but I got some pretty good cards like Trap Dust Shoot and a copy of Blue Eyes and Full Loss. So pretty good. Pretty much I feel like the cards that I got are worth more than the box that I paid for. Also, just to remind y'all, is that if y'all do like old school Yu-Gi-Oh, make sure y'all check out the other videos on my channel for my Yu-Gi-Oh inspired TCG Battle Aura. I have these two starter decks that are based off the Dark Magician and Blue Eyes White Dragon ones, and it's really fun. Like, I gotta check it out. It's based off of spirituality and religion instead of being monster focused like Yu-Gi-Oh is. So just giving y'all a quick preview. And I'm gonna be hosting remote tournaments, and it's gonna be really fun. So make sure that y'all get in tune with this. Okay, let's see what we get. But yeah, I saw a mix. Like, I don't know. I think I saw like half the people get good pulls from their box. Half the people get bad pulls from their box. You know, I think it's just, I don't know. To me, like, a bad box is when like you only get like one card that's worth like $35 or less or something like that. And then the rest of your cards aren't really worth much. And it's like, your box is bad because you didn't really get much value out of the box. Assuming you're not trying to just, you know, create a deck with the cards you have in your box. Okay. So to me, those are the bad pulls. Is when, like, you know, like you open the box, you don't even have any good cards in there like that. So you're not happy with what you got, but also your cards really have no like resell or trade value like that. So, you know, a great box is getting the card that you want. But I would say, like, even if you don't get the card that you want, if you at least get other high valuable cards, you can trade it for cards you want. So let's see. Xian's Dojo. Vanquish. Soul. Ooh, this looks nice. What is this? It's so shiny and stuff like that. Let me see. What is this? It's a dragon. Chamber dragon made. Oh, okay. And what is this? The king. So I don't know, like, if any of these cards are. Oh, okay. Well, this is a quarter century secret rare, but no, I don't know the value of this particular one. If any of these cards are valuable and I miss it, just let me know in the comments. Okay, let's see what else we have. Okay. X-Hero. Live Twin. What is this? Sinister Shadow. Okay. I don't think much in there might have been good. Let's see what's in this third pack. Drytron Nova. That's cool. Ooh. I think y'all see that. Okay. Let's go, the Dark Magician. Whoa, this is actually like, this is my favorite Dark Magician artwork. I can't remember if I pulled, nah, you know what? I don't think I pulled the Dark Magician before. If I did, I would have remembered. I just pulled the Blue Eyes before. So this is cool. This isn't the quarter century secret rare, but I do think this, I could correct me if I'm wrong though, but I do think this possibly could be like $25, $35 of a card. So not bad so far. And I do like Dark Magician. That's like my favorite archetype. Even though like the deck might not be that good, but I like the artwork and the playstyle. I would just hope they make the playstyle more competitive like they did for Blue Eyes. Okay. Oh, snap. I like this card too. You know, this might not be that valuable since it does seem like, you know, most of the more valuable ones are the quarter century secret rares. But I had an Indie Neon deck in Duel Links, and I think I ran this card at one. I actually ended up playing that deck because it's a spellcaster deck still, and it's more powerful than the Dark Magician deck at the time. So it was a fun deck to play, even though it wasn't Dark Magician. And I remember Indie Neon, the older one, from the structure deck. Okay. Let's see what we have in this pack. Secret password. What is this? The Door of Destiny. What does this card do? When an opponent monster declares a direct attack, negate the attack, then special summon this card as an effect theme. This card is still a trap during your standby phase. While this card is treated as a monster, you can banish any number of Utopia monsters with different names and inflict 500. If you do this, this card gains. That's pretty okay, but I feel like, you know, with all the powerful cards that's out, this is a pretty weak effect, but I could be wrong. All right, but that's 2 quarter century rares so far. Let's see what else we have. So I think a lot of people were saying that the average is like 6 a box. The only thing is not every one is as valuable as the other. So you kind of want like a good quarter century secret rare. Okay, this is cool, but even this, I don't think is valuable too much, but the quarter century secret rare is valuable. Okay. Come on, where's Nagia? And we'll see what I get, because with this being my second box, like I could have just brought Magia as a single, but I do think that it's better to buy a box because you could possibly pull the cards you want, possibly pull doubles of the card that you want, and even if you don't pull the card that you want, maybe pull some cards that's good enough to trade or sell for the money for the card that you want and get it that way. So like in my first box, like I didn't get Magia, but Trap Dust Shoot is like I think it's like a $65 card. Magia is only a $50 card. It depends which rarity though. But Magia could be like 50, 70, or 100. So with Trap Dust Shoot, I could trade for like a Magia and like one other, you know, $15 card and get it. So that's what I mean, instead of just buying like one card for 50. Okay. there's a lot of people that they just like buying the single card that they want. But I would also say like it depends on the box and the set. I think this box has a lot of good cards in it besides the good cards you might be interested in. Okay. Yo, this be reminding me of like the, what was his name? The Music King or something like that. The old, I think it was like 1700 Fusion Monster. What is this? Let's see. Mest Specchia, Raccoon. Okay, so this would be the third one that I have. I don't think this one has high market value. Let's see. But I do think that so far my first box was better, but we could see because this pack right there, well, we have one more pack and then we're like halfway. So we'll see. Hopefully when this is over, this will be the better pack, or at least they'll be equal in some type of way. So like in the other pack, I got this card as a quarter century secret rare. Ooh, look at that. Hey, I actually like this card, Lullaby of Obedience. I think this would be like my third one. But I got a second Dark Magician. Some people had hard times pulling Dark Magicians and Dark Magician Girls. So, you know, this isn't the quarter century secret rare, so I could be wrong, but I think this one is like maybe $25 or $35 or something like that. I gotta like, I guess check the exact prices after the video. So that's cool. The first time I saw that Dark Magician artwork was on Duel Links. Oh, snap, and I like this card too. Some dark, you know, it depends, but a lot of Dark Magician decks doesn't use this. I know I'd use this in Duel Links, and I kind of use it in Master Duel, but that was like 2 years ago. I like the hand trap effect, the special summon effect on this. And I think I use this in my Pendulum deck. Okay. So yeah, before I didn't really get any Dark Magician cards, so it's good to get them in this box. I did get the DM Fusion last time. Okay, this is good. Fulos. I think this is like my second copy of one. So I think this card could go for like $33. So I think considering the 2 Dark Magicians and this box is good too. Mystic Piper. Whoa. And so I don't exactly know, but this, with the popularity of Blue Eyes decks, this card has to be good. I just don't know the value. It's probably not nothing too crazy, but I would say probably lowballing it is to say that this is a $35 card. But if y'all know the exact number, put it in the comments. And I was thinking about getting 3 of the Blue Eyes structure deck to start playing again. So it's good that I got that. Come on, Magia. What is this? But also that Orizora Silver Eyes Dragon is good. I think out of all the quarter century secret rares we have, that one is at least like a name kind of known popular one. Okay. I don't think it was much there. Let's see. Ooh. All right, so I think at this point, I pulled this in the other box. So I think at this point with the combination of like the Blue Eyes, the 2 Dark Magicians, and Azora Silver Eyes, because this is like a $35 card, if not more, if I'm not mistaken. So I think this box is better than the first box, even though the Trap Dust Shoot in the first box was cool because that's a $65 card. But I think like overall, the 2 Dark Magicians, the Blue Eyes, and Azora Silver Eyes, you know what, maybe it didn't surpass the first box yet, but I would say like at minimum, this card makes both boxes equal, and we still have more packs left to go. Now, if Magia is in here, this is a way better box. But I would say even besides Magia, I think like if just one more like valuable card is in here, this box is way better. But even where we're at right now, is this another quarter century? This is, but I don't think this is a good card. But we pulled a lot of quarter century secret rares so far. If y'all kept count, let me know. I can't remember at this point. I was gonna say, but I feel like we pulled enough of these. We pulled enough good cards in this box to trade for a Magia if we wanted to. So probably like a good trade could be like, you know, depending on the prices of them, like the 2 Dark Magicians for a Magia or something like that. And then we still have other good cards left. Magical Meltdown. Okay. How many packs we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 packs left. Fiend Smith is really good. I forget the value of this card, but this card has a bit of value since it's Mela relevant. The Dark Magician fusion, we got that the first time. I think I got this quarter century secret rare in the first box. Let's see. Whoa, we got Red Eyes. So I think at this point, this box is way better. We got 2 Dark Magicians, we got a Red Eyes, we got a Blue Eyes, we got a Zora Silver Eyes, and we got a Fiend Smith Engraver. And I forgot we got the Full Loss too. So way better overall pulls. You know, I don't think any of these cards is as valuable as Trap Dust Shot individually, but like overall, they add up to more to it. Or we got a lot of cards that were like half the value of Trap Dust Shot. Okay. This is a nice textured holographic. Oh snap! You know what? That's it. I think this box is like way better. I don't know the. See, I know that in Duel Links, this card is really good. I actually pulled this card in Duel Links. I'm not sure if it was a prismatic or not, but like I know Ash Blossom and stuff like that, and Ghost Ogre, and you know these hand traps. They can go up and down in popularity, but this has to be like, you know, $25, possibly 30 or something like that. 35 at minimum. Maybe a little bit less, but I know this is good. I'm happy with this pull. Whoa. All right. So, you know, I'm glad that I got this box because I think in comparison to the other box, overall, these cards was way better, even though my first box was really good. And I guess depending on what's popular in the meta, that what's good about that ghost card is it does life point burn damage, so you could even win the duel quicker with that card. So you know, I might not put that in my main deck, but like, you know, if I get the Blue Eyes deck, I'll probably use that in my side deck. Okay. Evil Swarm, what is this? Okay, I don't think it was much here. Let's see. Okay, we have 2 more packs. If we can get one more good card out of these last 2 packs, that'll be great. But even if not, I feel like we got enough good cards already. But let's see if we can get one more good card out of here. Ooh, so I got a playset now. This is again like another $33 card. So this is great. Now I actually have 3 full losses that I could use in my Blue Eye stack if I get it. But yeah, I think in value, this is another like $33 card. We pulled a lot of good cards. So this is why I recommend getting the box instead of just getting a single card. Okay, let's see what is in this last box. I mean, last pack. Last pack, let's see what's in here. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get any more boxes though. Probably just the 3 copies of the Blue Eye Structure deck, and that's probably it. Maybe I'll get like one more of the like the Walmart mini box. Maybe, but that's definitely it. Let's see. Okay. So I don't think it was much here, but definitely overall we got some really, really, really good cards. Let me know what was your favorite cards out of the cards that we pulled. So I'm more happy with this box than I was my first box compared to the overall amount of good cards that we had. Compared to the other one where I think the best 2 cards was like Trap Dust Shoot, the Blue Eyes, and like Full Loss. So Thanks for checking out this video, y'all. Also, remember, don't forget to check out the other videos and check out the Anubis starter deck and check out the Archangel Michael starter deck, and also check out the gameplay video where these two decks face off. Thanks for checking out the video. Peace.